there's, over 3,000, maybe even 4,000 people in Nashville experiencing homelessness.
New tonight, a growing homeless encampment near the Church Street Bridge, right by the Greenway and the new Nashville Yards development, raising new concerns about safety, sanitation, and just how big this could get. Neighbors say that they've complained for months, and since Old Tent City shut down, smaller encampments have been popping up all over Nashville. Fox 17 News' Madeline Nolan joining us live downtown tonight with what city leaders say they need to do to keep these camps from spreading.
Yes, Megan, the question tonight isn't how can we clean this up? We actually saw some of those efforts taking place today, but instead it's how can we make sure that this next encampment doesn't get this big in the first place? Right off the Greenway near the Church Street Bridge and Nashville Yards, a homeless encampment has been growing. Still visible Thursday with tents and trash left behind, just feet from train tracks.
People, debris, propane tanks end up near or on the tracks.
Community advocate Barry Doupnik, who shared these photos of the encampment being cleaned up Thursday morning, says this is exactly how small camps turn into big ones when they're left too long, which can cause serious health, even safety concerns.
Women that walk on the trail and just anyone in general, you don't know who's, in the bushes. You don't know if these people are friendly or whatnot.
Doupnik says the problem isn't just what you see, it's what builds up over time and what it costs the city to clean up after.
Well, and I know the city spent probably over $1.5 or $2 million on just removal of all this trash that's been building up.
Especially since Old Tent City is closed, people have kind of scattered. Many of them were housed, but many have just picked a new location to be. And instead of one central location, we're starting to see them pop up in lots of little places.
Councilmember Jacob Coupin says the city has to focus on a long-term fix, not just closing camps and watching them pop up somewhere else.
I hope that we as a city can find a way to get a facility, get a space so that it's not just moving someone from place to place, but actually housing them.
He says right now the city opens cold weather shelters when the temperatures drop, but those aren't always available.
Because I know it's low barrier, because I know that people can get in with their partner and their pet and their things. And we have it when it's cold and hot, but I wish we had it, year round.
And as Fox 17 News asked who is responsible for this site, we got sent in circles. The Office of Homeless Services told us to contact Metro Parks, and Metro Parks told us to contact OHS. Now, the city also bought pods during the pandemic, and those have been sitting in storage for years, still available for use. However, there has been no movement on any efforts being made for city organizations to use them. Reporting live here in the Gulch this evening, I'm Madeline Nolan, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.